4:18 p.m. and a tornado watch continues across portions of southwest Alabama and northwest Florida on this Tuesday evening. Hi, I'm Spinks Megginson. Thanks for checking out this RedZone Weather live event. We have ongoing severe storms near the Alabama and northwest Florida beaches in terms of severe thunderstorms capable of producing damaging straight-line winds and potentially large hail as well. And these storms are doing damage. We have unconfirmed reports of damage near Destin. We've also had some very strong winds over in Crestview and Okaloosa County, and these storms are really hugging the coastline of the Alabama and northwest Florida beaches. I do need to pass on this bit of good news, and that is that the tornado watch has been allowed to expire. I should say has been canceled for portions of interior southwest Alabama, specifically Washington, Choctaw, Clark, Wilcox, and Marengo counties are now out of the tornado watch. You note that back here in Mississippi, we do have a tornado-warned storm. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And for counties shaded in pink, here on our map, you can see much of, or all of, Mobile, Baldwin, Escambia, Monroe, Conecuh counties remain in this tornado watch for the next hour and 40 minutes, basically. And that's because we still have some storms in this region. Let's turn on the radar data so you can see exactly where the storms are right now. And you note that the severe storms are down near the Alabama and northwest Florida beaches, right in through here. The good news is, in terms of southwest Alabama and northwest Florida, we haven't had any tornado warning polygons for our area locally, and that's why we haven't done our long-form streaming coverage that you saw over the past few weeks. The good news is, again, no tornado warnings this afternoon thus far. And tell you what, let's go over to our live Doppler product, and you will see these storms near the coastline. Again, not much activity right now across the interior of southwest Alabama. We do note near Repton, near Huxford, near Wallace, we do have a thunderstorm that's well under severe limits. You've also got a storm there near the Alabama River, near Gosport and Claiborne. We will talk about those, but first, let's go down to the coastline so you can see exactly who's involved in this severe thunderstorm warning. Any area that you see inside this orange polygon is under a severe thunderstorm warning, and that is valid until 5 o'clock local time. And so Dauphin Island, also areas just to the south of Bayou Battery included in this severe thunderstorm warning. DIP, the Dauphin Island Parkway there in the far southern part of Mobile County is under a severe thunderstorm warning due to this booger of a storm that could be producing large hail and potentially damaging winds very near Dauphin Island. The warning extends across Mobile Bay, including Fort Morgan and a portion of the beach road there in southern Baldwin County. And here's Gulf Shores. You've got Foley right here, Alberta right here. This is U.S. Highway 98. This is Alabama Highway 59 that connects Foley down to Gulf Shores. No travel on those roads as the severe thunderstorm warning includes those regions. We also note that a portion of northwest Florida is included in a severe thunderstorm warning right now due to a storm that has mainly moved offshore, but nonetheless the warning continues for the next few minutes, basically for Pensacola, points south down to Pensacola Beach. Areas like Navarre also included in this severe thunderstorm warning. But again, the core of that storm has moved off to the south. Now, we also have some action to the north in southwest Alabama here. We'll zoom in and first show you this thunderstorm just to the north of Bruton. This is Alabama 41, and this storm, I should say, is well under severe limits. So if you happen to be watching from Range, which sits right there, Repton, a thunderstorm just to your south, Lenox is right here. Again, some very heavy rainfall, but the good news is this storm is well under severe limits. Now, we also note that we've got some heavy rain up here in the central part, east central, I should say, Clark County along the Old Line Road and U.S. Highway 84 corridor there near Gosport, near the Claiborne Lock and Dam. Again, these storms are well under severe limits. Now, let's also look at the tornado watch in southwest Alabama. You can see, again, Clark and Washington counties are out. However, if you are in Monroeville, Evergreen, Liefien, points south down to the beaches, doesn't matter where you are, if you're south of Evergreen in our region, you are still under this tornado watch that is valid until 6 o'clock local time. Again, many severe thunderstorm warnings continue well to our east in places like Walton, Bay County near Panama City, north into Holmes County, Florida, right in through here. And we note that a severe thunderstorm warning our watch, I should say, is also in effect for those regions. And also, we just got this in moments ago. We now have a tornado warning that's just been issued for portions of Houston County, including the greater Dothan area. So we'll show you that this evening. There's the polygon. Let's go to our different source here. And here's Dothan right in through here. This is going to be US 84 that connects Donaldsonville, Florida, over to Dothan and ultimately Enterprise. So no travel right now in the heart of the Dothan, Alabama metro, as a tornado warning has just been issued for the far eastern part of Geneva and central Houston County, including the southern part of the Dothan, Alabama metro, well over in East Alabama. Again, there's your polygon. Let's turn on the radar data so you can see the storm on our KEOX radar. If we can get that up, please, that would be great. Okay, and that radar is down. So let's switch sources. There's the warning in Houston County. This notch right in through here is where you have a possible tornado, again, moving into Houston County. You can kind of see a developing couplet right in through here, and that's shifting off to the east. This is the only tornado warning active for any part of the state of Alabama right now. And again, this is well over in far, far East Alabama, including the southern part of the Dothan, Alabama metro area. And that tornado warning is on the board until 5 o'clock local time. So back to the local area we go. And again, tornado watch continues until 6 p.m. local time. But the good news is much of our region is quiet unless you were right at the immediate coastline there. Places like Milton, Molino, also Jay, no issues for now. Tornado watch continues for your region, but again, the main issues are to your south associated with those severe thunderstorms that are just offshore. We also should note that we do have a tornadic producing storm just to the west of Meridian here near Forest, Mississippi. This is Interstate 20 right here that connects Meridian over to Jackson. So if you happen by chance to know someone traveling on I-20, maybe from Tuscaloosa or Birmingham down to Jackson, let them know we've got a confirmed tornado on the ground right in through here. This is just to the east of Jackson, Mississippi, just to the west of Meridian. Wanted to tell you that. Those are the only two tornado-warned storms right now in America. Now, tornado watch continues until 6 p.m. local time. And what I'll do, I'm going to scan the Facebook live feed here, the comments section, just to see if we have any questions for your community. Again, if you're watching us from coastal areas, certainly more active over the past few minutes compared to inland areas. But again, all of our areas continue in a tornado watch other than Clark and Washington counties until 6 p.m. local time. Good news is that most of the action is to our south and to our east. And the good news is as well, I'm not seeing any immediate reports of damage or anything like that across our region. We did have a report earlier, unconfirmed report, of some roof damage down in Destin, and that was due to the storm that has since moved offshore. Now, strong storms also continue to the south of Pensacola, and we also should note that all of the Alabama beaches, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Fort Morgan, remained under this severe thunderstorm warning that's valid until 5 p.m. local time due to that storm that's ultimately moving to the south very slowly, but I think the individual cores in the storm are moving to the east. And so very heavy rain continues in southern Baldwin County, but the good news is as we approach rush hour for Mobile, no rain issues for now, drying out. Same thing in Pensacola. Those storms are going to continue sliding to the south, and I think that the ride home this evening for many of us across our region will ultimately be dry, as you can see here. To the east, more rain. We also note we got that thunderstorm, like I said, well under severe limits just to the southwest of Monroeville, near Claiborne, near Gosport. Also have that now weakening thunderstorm right in through there near Lenox, near the Interstate 65, exit 83. That thunderstorm is decaying as it continues moving off to the east. Lots of lightning with the storms today, but the good news is we haven't had any tornado warnings. Again, tornado watch continues until 6 p.m. local time for the counties you see here shaded in pink. What we're going to do is end our Facebook live feed for now. If by chance we have any tornado warnings, we will be back. Thanks for watching our coverage throughout the day. I'm Spinks Megginson on behalf of Bruce Thompson and all of us here at RedZone Group LLC. Thanks so much for watching and stay weather aware over the next few hours.